What up, guys? Alright, so now we're going to talk about this program that I wrote up for you guys. I'm going to show you how to do these strength exercises. So let's get started. Mobility first, always mobility first. Foam rolling, lacrosse ball, dig into your tight areas, kind of do an all-inclusive total body thing, and then hit on the area, if you haven't already, from the mobility sheet, right? That 4-week program, something to do every day. So make sure you do that as well. And then you got your dynamic warm-up, right? This is what we do at practice. Do that. Pretty straightforward. Body saw. So you got 3 sets of 5. Body saw is basically a modified plank. So I'm going to do it with furniture sliders, right? These little things that have the pads. Makes it a little easier because I'm on carpet to slide. You can use a towel on your feet. You can use socks, right? So find a slidey surface, tile, carpet, whatever it may be. Find some furniture sliders, find a towel. Basically, you're going to end up in this forearm plank position. So I'm going to put my feet on these, and that's how I'm going to be sliding back and forth. So put my furniture sliders down, feet on them, and I'm going to end up, move some stuff here, get into this plank position. So forearm plank, right? Elbows directly under the shoulders, forearm plank position. And using only my shoulders, I'm going to slide myself back as far as I can. Once I feel my stomach start to tighten up, I start to shake a little bit, and I come back. Alright, so I'm back. Forward. Only using my arms, right? My core is locked out, my butt is squeezed, my abs are squeezed the whole time. Alright, so that's the body saw. You got 5 of those, so kind of, if you were looking at, right, say the camera is the ground, right, I'd be moving our arms like this. Everything else is locked out. Alright, and this is just calling on these core muscles of the front here. Turn on the core. Suitcase carry. So, I got a kettlebell. Use what you have. Doesn't matter what it is. Something heavy, milk jug, bucket filled with water, whatever it may be. Alright, so holding it out to your side. I'm going to kind of face the camera so you can see. So I'm standing tall. This is a posture exercise as well as a core exercise. So I got the kettlebell in my hand or whatever it is. And I'm going toe to heel walk for 20 yards. Alright, and I'm focusing on my posture the whole time. And then make sure you switch hands halfway through. Right, nice tall core, squeezing the abs, squeezing the butt. Nice and tall. One foot in front of the other. Alright, so that's the suitcase carry. So, with the exercises that are grouped together, right, so you got the body saw and the suitcase carry are grouped together. So I do 1 set of the body saws, 1 set of the suitcase carry. And then I go back through that 3 times. So body saw, suitcase, body saw, suitcase, body saw, suitcase. And then move on. So next we got the single leg squat. So you're going to use a box or a chair and make sure that it's at the appropriate height. So how you know it's at the appropriate height is what your squat looks like. So when I squat down, right, 1 leg out in front of you, standing tall, arms out for a counterbalance. And if I go down and I just kind of flop, right, I know my box is too low. So I need to bring it up, get a chair, get something taller. If it's too easy, right, you can always drop something down, lower, stepping stool, whatever it may be. So, standing tall, 1 leg out, arms out, squatting down, nice flat back, driving through that front foot. So the key here is not using any momentum, right? So I don't want to see any of this stuff. Like using all that momentum just to get back up, making it really easy. I want you to just focus on using that leg to get you back up. Alright, so no momentum. And this box is probably a little too low for me, so I kind of flop down each time. Alright, so look at my laptop here. Push up, pretty straightforward. Everyone knows how to do a push-up, right? The key with the push-up is vertical forearms. So, in that push-up position, nice vertical forearms, pits of the elbows are forward, sinking down, back. Nice vertical forearms. Lunges, pretty straightforward. Everyone knows how to lunge, right? 90-90, 90 in the front, 90 in the back. Come through, alternate legs, 20 yards. If that's too easy for you, grab something heavy, carry it. So based on equipment, right? So I tried to write up this program based on minimal equipment, right? You don't really need any equipment to do any of this stuff, just stuff you can find around your house. So if you have it, a pull-up bar and some dumbbells or a barbell or something to kind of suspend yourself and row your body weight up. Do those, right? So pull-ups, pretty straightforward. Everyone knows how to do pull-ups. Rows. You can do single arm if you have dumbbells, right? Bend over. So, for example, right, pull into the hip. If I had a dumbbell or barbells, both arms pulling up. And then stretching, right? So every one of these has stretching at the end. Don't skip the stretching. Don't skip the mobility. They're just as important as the workout itself. So you got your regular calf stretch, hamstring stretch, right? And you can use like a band or something to pull your leg towards you, right? So I wrap a band around my toe, pull it towards me, laying on my back. Glute stretch, so that's the pigeon pose, one that I think you guys have done before. So one leg crossed over in front of you, and the other leg long in the back, sinking those hips towards the floor. All right, both sides. And then finally, your hip stretch. All right, so either this one where you're kneeling, pulling that heel to butt, or just the couch stretch, right? Knee to the corner of a wall, ankle up against the wall, standing up tall, or using a chair or whatever you have access to. And then everything else, other than the strength stuff, should be pretty straightforward. Your warm-up choice, that's just like doing anything that would get your heart rate going for 5 minutes. So jump rope, jogging, dynamic warm-up if you want to do that again, whatever you want to do there. Then everything else should be pretty straightforward. Alright guys.